And you're watching the B Division Boys 3 versus 3 Volleyball West Zone preliminary group match between Jurong West Secondary and Zhenghua Secondary. And so far, this is the first matchup between both teams. We'll see three different groups of players competing across a number of matches. And Jurong West Secondary leading this first set 8-4. We are live from Jurong West Secondary School, so this is actually the home ground for Jurong West. Joining me as my co-commentator and color commentator is national beach volleyballer representing Team Singapore for the last 6 years, Ong Wei Yu. Welcome to the 2021 coverage of the National School Games by Sports Singapore.
Hello Raj, thanks for inviting me here. It's been long since, we get to watch any competitions in Singapore.
Yeah.
So having this live stream is definitely beneficial for all the secondary schools around here.
That's right. Just before this, we spoke to another one of your national teammates, Jody Lim. She was, in your role, and she has won this competition. She competed in the National School Games in 7 editions, from 2006 to 2012, and in the final 2 years in the A division, she became champions for, I believe it was Nanyang JC.
Correct.
And you also have a history, which will come to it just a short while. Meanwhile, I think it was Jurong West that won their first set by the score of 11-4. So there'll be a second set that's coming up very soon. And this is Jurong West's second match of the round robin group stage, because they won their first encounter a couple of days ago. And this particular 3v3 format of the volleyball competition, apparently we are the first in the world to actually try out this format, because it's never been done. Every other year it's been the traditional 6v6. And it's interesting because they've also managed to ensure that all the athletes will play to their best, even if a certain school is leading or having won the first 2 matchups, it's 2-0. There's still plenty to play for, because this is based on a points tier system.
Yeah, correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you win by 2-0,
get 4 points.
The winning team will get 4 points, and I believe the losing team will still get 1 point. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Then if you win by 2-1, 2 sets to 1, the winning team will get 3, the losing team will get 2 points. Yeah. So at the end of the day, by some miracle, even if the winning team has won 2 of the 3 matchups, they might still end up with 7 points, and the losing team might end up with 8 points.
Yeah.
So it's all still, so even though you might have won the overall fixture, but in terms of the tables, it all counts towards the points at the end of the group stage.
Yeah, this gives a chance for everyone to participate as well. Give their best.
Right.
Yeah.
So what you're seeing right now is Zhenghua, who are in black with the red strip. They are the opposite side of so they are the opposite side of your view.
Yeah.
And it's now Jurong West to serve. They are the boys in black with the blue strip. It's number 11, Vince. Sorry, beg your pardon. There was Jun Han with the serve. The referee seems to have called for some kind of a call, infringement. So it's number 2 now, Jing Rui to serve.
Oh, nice pickup. Oh, that was a nice spike.
I think that's the best spike I've seen all day so far. Coming in from the number 5. Xavier.
Oh. Nice pick up. Nice cross-court spike by Xavier again.
Yeah, and the cheers that you hear is from their teammates, and not from their fellow student supporters, because the supporters are not allowed, or the families are not allowed at this point in time for this edition of this NSG. So it's all the cheers is all from their fellow teammates. Jurong West with the serve. They've taken a small lead, 3-1. Elfie with the serve. Just went straight to the net. Service over, back to Zhenghua.
Zhenghua, Matthias.
Oh, it's coming to our direction. Just missed us by a meter. Unfortunately, there was a wasted attempt by Zhenghua. So now it's gone back to Jurong West.
See. Oh.
Oh, nice block.
Nice.
Yes.
Yep.
Good job there by the number 5 once again.
Jurong West, number 20, Alfie.
Yeah.
His defense is really good as well.
Ooh, that was a bit long.
Yeah.
Right.
It went out.
So Jurong West again running away with a lead. They won the first set 11-4. They've called for a timeout. They're now leading in the second set of this first fixture between Jurong West Secondary, which is the home team this afternoon, as we are coming to you live from Jurong West Secondary School, versus their Western counterparts from Zhenghua Secondary. So at the moment, both teams are having a quick pep talk with their coaches. And you'll be able to see them in a few seconds.
Nice serve. That was a lucky serve. It trickled over the net.
Yeah. I think Xavier's been the main
guy.
so far for Jurong West. If he's not up front at the net, he's at the back, delivering the serves.
Okay. Oh, it went out again.
Yep, a decent attempt by Jing number 2. Fortunately, just a bit too long. Jurong West running away with this one, 9-2.
Just 2 more points, 11.
To win this first fixture overall, because they won the first set. Okay, the match official is adjusting. Oh,
Adjusting the antenna.
right?
Yeah.
So that's what you call it, the antenna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You can hear the collective shouts of out.
Yeah.
And this is match point for Jurong West Secondary for the subset team 1.
Come on. Okay, it went out.
Xavier with a just too much power on that one.
Yeah, and probably his timing was really off on that spike as well.
Yeah, so it gives Zhenghua
One more chance.
a glimpse of hope.
Nice receive by Alfie. It went
Out. Zhenghua is still alive. 5-10. And that's it.
Yep, that's it.
So 11-5 in the second set of the first fixture. So the Westarians winning, the first set 11-4, and they take the second set 11-5. So a good start by Jurong West Secondary in this B Division Boys 3 versus 3 preliminary group stage of the West Zone. So they won the first fixture 2-0. And in just about 3 or 4 minutes, we'll see the second sub-teams from both schools. So join us again in about 3 minutes from now. And we are live from Jurong West Secondary School for the B Boys, B Division Boys 3 versus 3 volleyball preliminary round. On screen right now, you see our color commentator, her profile, Ong Wei Yu. Wei Yu has been representing Team Singapore for 6 years in beach volleyball, and she has competed in the likes of the Commonwealth Games. This was the 2018 Commonwealth Games in Australia. How was that experience for you?
It was really exciting. I think it's our first time playing in front of almost 3,000 people.
Wow.
And it was really nerve-wracking, but it was a very great experience for us.
Do you remember one or two of the countries that you played against?
Yes, we played against Vanuatu as well as New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what is the experience that you take back from the Commonwealth Games?
Commonwealth Games, I guess it's our first time playing in a very major competition, which we managed to qualify for in 2018.
Yep.
Other than that, we get to stay in the athlete village, which is really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really vibrant where you get to see a lot of different people from different countries, and you get to eat with them, dine with them in the same canteen.
Yep.
Yeah,
And,
then talk to them and everything.
And you're hoping in 2022 to go back to the Commonwealth Games again?
I mean, that's the goal that they set us up for.
Okay.
But yes, it's my first time after double secondary. Yeah.
So that was your LMI?
Yeah.
Now, based on the first few minutes that you've seen of Jurong West Secondary and Zhenghua, what is your take of the action? Yes. So Wei Yu, just before, the question to you was, what's been the experience like watching the likes of Jurong West Secondary compete with Zhenghua?
Actually, this is my first time watching a 3v3 match.
Yep.
Normally, I think during practice sessions, we will normally go for 4v4, so the setter will remain in the set itself.
Yeah.
This time round, they included front court spike and back court spike, so everyone has to run everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they are taking on multiple roles as
And-
well. There's
and
no libero.
And this is slightly different from your own current scope because you're a beach volleyballer and that's 2v2.
Yeah, 2v2 wise, everyone takes on different roles as well. We have to set, spike, and hit, and defend as well. But for this one,
Yeah.
I think they aren't accustomed to,
Staying in a specific role.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they are used to playing a specific role. For
Yeah.
example, main spike, as main spike. But they are, as in the center players,
To change.
normally would change with the libero, right? But in this case, I don't think they are allowed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now it's Jurong West again in the lead. This is the second sub-team.
Oh.
Good try there by the number 9 from Jurong West, Ashton. They've taken a 4-0 lead.
Jurong West has been really consistent with their receiving and spikes as well.
That's right. Nadim near screen, serve. Decent block attempt by the number 12, Alex. Fortunately, it's gone to the net, and the teams have called for a timeout. So once again, Jurong West racing into a big lead, 5-0. They won their first group of players, won their first two sets, 11-4, 11-5 respectively. So that was 4 points going to them, because this counts towards a league table system. But there's still much to play for. I mean, it's still not over for Zhenghua by a mile, because they can still secure points by coming back in this one, and you never know. In the third sub-team of players.
And then maybe the first two in their groupings, so they will get a chance at the semi-finals.
That's correct. It's Nadim Farhan to serve.
Oh, his spikes, nice defense. Nice block by Ashton of number 9 from Jurong West.
That's right, good play.
Yeah.
The Zhenghua really have to dig deep to come back into this one.
Ooh.
It was in.
Yeah, it was in. I think Jurong West's aim is to make as less mistake as possible for this match. Yeah, aim empty spots and get the points.
True.
Yeah.
Just fine for small loopholes, go for it.
He actually did a high line, as we call it in beach volleyball. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it went out.
Finally, the first point,
Yeah.
Zhenghua. Could this be the start of a late rally by Zhenghua Secondary?
Oh.
There was a strong one, straight down the line.
Yeah, but it went...
But I think it just went out of bounds, slightly.
I expected it to be an in, though.
Yeah, from, I think, our vantage point, it seemed like it was in.
Yeah, it's really explosive.
It's a good block by the number 9, Ashton. But the point still went to Zhenghua. They're coming back, they're clawing themselves back. 3 straight points.
Nice receive. And he's going for...
Oh,
Ah.
there's a slight miscom and a
Wow.
trip.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
Yep. It was a good late rally by Zhenghua, scoring 3 consecutive points. Now it comes back to number 7, Asim of Jurong West to serve.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, just a miscom again between Alex and Samuel from Zhenghua.
Another nice block by Ashton as well.
Yeah. Just that split second, ball transition between the 2 players.
Yeah.
They now find themselves 6 points behind. Oh, it's a rare mistake.
Yeah.
The 7, see? Let's see what Zhenghua can do.
You probably should make use of this one opportunity. Yes. Okay.
Is that in or not?
Yep, it's an in.
In.
Nice
Yeah.
spike
Set
by
point.
Ashton again.
Set point for Jurong West.
I think for Jurong West, right, their rotation is like number 4. Nadim. Nadim is the setter. Asim is the main defender.
Right.
And Ashton is the main spiker. Oh,
Ooh.
easy. Yeah.
Oh, I think the ball went across the net, I think. I think it's with the point, yes. 10-5. 5-10.
Oh. Yes, Zhenghua got one point from this.
It's a good save there by Nadim Farhan. Oh, they kept it in.
It went
It's a
out.
set point.
Yeah.
It was a first set going to Jurong West for the second sub team, comprising the likes of Ashton, Ikram, Nadim Farhan, and Asim. So there's a timeout of about 2 minutes. And we'll come back shortly. Join us again from Jurong West Secondary School. And we're back at Jurong West Secondary. This is the second set for the second sub team, and it's Zhenghua, number 12, to serve. Alex. Wow. You were very, very lucky, were you?
Yeah. Alex got lucky on that spike.
I believe it's the first time that Zhenghua have actually taken the lead in this game.
It's at 2-0 right now.
I think the pep talk
No.
is working. Good. Very nicely done.
Yeah.
Just a handball. I'll just call it a handball. He just placed his hand there, tapped it down.
Yeah.
Alex.
We call it a tip.
what do you call it?
tip.
A tip.
Yeah.
Learn a new thing every day. So that's a tip. Oh,
Yeah.
Samuel with that
Roll shot.
dive. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
trying to save it, but
Nice foot serve.
Jurong West find themselves down 4-1.
I think Zhenghua is all fired up.
Yep.
Yep, for sure. That is Ashton.
Yep. I think we spoke too soon.
Yeah.
If Jurong West found a comeback and they go on to win, then it's the curse of the commentators.
We jinxed it.
Good play. Zhenghua. 5-2. Samuel with the serve. That was going to be too tough to recover. Once the ball got out of Alex's hands, it was too tough for his teammates to try and save it.
I guess that's the beauty of 3v3. There are a lot of empty spots on court
Yep.
for them to play,
Yep.
rather than constantly just hitting the ball.
Yep. Oh, can he keep it? He
Nice
kept it.
recover.
Oh. Wait a minute. That's not counted.
Yep.
Is that? That's obviously not counted. Were you right? There's no such thing as using your foot to stop the ball.
You can.
You can. Oh, you can. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, you can. So
In volleyball, you can.
yeah. So if the ball touches in the air, touches any part of the body and it remains up, right? It's still in play.
I should be doing more volleyball commentary. It's the first time I've seen a player use his leg to stop the ball,
Yeah.
and so I beg your pardon to all the volleyball fans who are watching. Beg your pardon, you apparently can.
And out
In a
goal.
crucial situation, you can.
Yeah. I mean, if I can't reach it, I would try to use my feet as well, but it wouldn't come up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex. Yes, as we said, it's now level 6-all. Despite Zhenghua having the early lead. A bit of pressure on Jurong West Secondary because we are playing in their home ground, their indoor sports hall.
Nice receive. Oh, it's still in play.
The umpires are having a quick conversation about the point. What do you reckon?
I reckon so. Oh, I thought they would replay the score.
They would what, sorry?
I thought they would replay the score.
Oh,
Yeah,
as in replay the point.
yeah, the point. Sorry.
So now it's gone in favor of
Jurong West.
Jurong West, 7-6. Okay. There, it's Alex again with that tip.
That's it.
And it's a timeout with Jurong West coming back from behind. I think they were down at one point by about
5-1.
5-1, and they've now come back to lead at 8-6. They've won their first fixture a few minutes ago with their first team. That was 11-4, 11-5, and they just won the first set as well.
Yeah.
This is the second set. They're only 3 points away from actually winning this entire fixture as well, and winning another 4 points for for them as far as the league table is concerned. So it's Jurong West with the serve. Nadim Farhan. Oh.
Oh, net touch by Alex. Points goes to Jurong West.
Because it seemed like Alex was already going for the spike.
Yeah, but his shirt touched the net when he jumped towards the net.
Right.
Oh, nice serve. Another tip.
Ooh.
Oh.
Even I could feel when he fell down, you could hear the tong, tong, you know. Right. So it's good to see the players all wearing knee pads. And it's match point for Jurong West Secondary.
Nadim is a really, really smart player.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Jurong West Secondary now winning the second set as well. And they've won the
previous one as well.
That's right. So they now have a total of 8 points because of both of their subset teams won their respective fixtures 2-0 and 2-0. So that's 8 points so far, chalked up by Jurong West. And I believe it's 2 points for the team from Zhenghua. We are still going to see a third matchup. You know, the third teams from both schools come back. Can Zhenghua Secondary, their third sub-team, try and salvage something and maybe win 4 points as well? So we'll find out when we come back in about 3 minutes from now. And welcome back to Jurong West Secondary School. This is the B Boys, B Division 3 versus 3 volleyball competition. We are now looking at the subset 3 of both teams from Jurong West Secondary and Zhenghua Secondary. Zhenghua now with the ball. And
what a pancake by number 17.
Zhenghua, I believe they tried their best, but drawing first blood, Jurong West, who've already won the first two fixtures. So they've got 8 points after winning 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 respectively. This is their third teams for both schools.
Zhenghua is getting all fired up. Just now when they cheer, right?
Yeah.
They were really, really aggressive with their cheer.
And the cheers are coming from only the small group of their teammates who are here.
Yeah.
So there are no families, there are no additional students or supporters at all of the venues in the National School Games for 2021 due to the safety measures.
Service by Chang Seo.
Ooh, the number 9.
Nice.
What?
Nice back
And it
set.
worked. Did it work?
No, it didn't.
But there was a wild attempt there by Dion, the number 9, when he flipped the ball back.
That was a nice set. Really nice set. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Dion again with the ball. And Julius puts the ball just within range as they've taken a 4-1 lead.
Okay. Lefty.
Dion. He was just a split second slower than his Jurong West teammates. They've now called for a timeout. And it's... Oh, in fact, he won the point. Yeah, Zhenghua won the point.
Yeah.
5-1. Beg your pardon? The action is so fast. And it's both teams getting last minute instructions. And we saw a similar rally strategy in the second fixture. The second team where Zhenghua were leading, but Jurong West somehow came from behind and went on to win that second match.
Yeah.
Now in this third fixture, the third sub teams, Zhenghua again in the lead, 5-1. No. So it's actually so it's Jurong West Secondary leading 7-2. We apologize for the slight hiccup earlier on with the scores. It happens. It's live. Welcome to the National School Games. So it is Jurong West running away with the victory. 4 points from taking this first set in their sub team 3.
Number 12 with a spike through the middle.
Number 12, Najman. Najman. 8-3.
Nice fight by Julius of Zhenghua.
They're not giving up. Zhenghua still looking for their first win in this fixture, overall fixture.
If they stay really consistent, I believe they can catch up as well.
Yep. It's Ernest with the serve.
Nice block.
Dion.
Okay, empty. Yes. Oh. Nice tip by Ernest.
5-8. Zhenghua slowly creeping back into this game.
Nice float serve by Ernest.
Oh, the number 12. Ashwan couldn't get the ball over. Only 2 points separating both sides.
The ball is round, anything can happen.
Yeah. That's what we hear in every sport.
Right.
Dion sets it up.
Wow. Okay, so...
Oh, 2 dives.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm impressed with that pancake that Casman just made.
Sorry, what's a pancake?
Pancake is
For
whereby...
those of us who don't...
Oh, it's whereby, you receive the ball with just your palm on the floor.
Right.
Like really pancake.
Pancake.
Yep.
But pancake or not, the score is 8-7. So Zhenghua have already mounted a tremendous fight back because they were trailing by 4 or 5 points early on.
Oh,
Jurong
yeah.
West were running away with this. They're now within 1 point.
The coach is giving
Yep, good pep talk there.
Julius a pat on the back.
Yep.
Now they seem
Dion,
less stressed.
the number 9 Dion has done well in front as well. He's the main cheerleader right now on court.
Yeah. He's hyping the team up. Alright, it's a good run.
Yep, bit too long. 9-7.
Service by Changse. In ball. Yeah, it's an in ball. The point goes to Zhenghua.
Right. Oh.
Nice fight down the line by Changse.
Yep. Still very close. Ashwan to serve.
Now it's match point for Jurong West.
Dion!
Ooh.
And it's Jurong West with the win, and they take the whole fixture. So they just won the first set in the third sub-team. Score is 11-8. What do you think, Wei Yu? What do you think of Zhenghua's fight back, especially when they were trailing?
I think it's really good. I think number 9, Dion. Dion is hyping the team really well.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not only, he's backing the fact that he's on center court and screaming and shouting.
Asking his other teammates to shout with them as well. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a talent.
Yep. It's the mark of a leader, and the players from both teams now getting some just quick instructions. Jurong West doing extremely well because they've already won their first 2 matches with their other teams.
Yeah.
So they've got 8 points in the bag. They've now won their first game in this third team. They are playing on their home ground. We are live from the Jurong West Secondary School's indoor sports hall. And Zhenghua are, by any means, they are not out of this yet.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it is the number of points that you take away from every game.
Yeah.
That will count at the end of the round robin stage. And I think you said earlier, the top 2 teams from the group, from the zone, or from the group first, will go into the semi-final stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's now Jurong West to serve.
Casman.
The 17.
Okay, the point goes to Zhenghua. Zhenhua's getting 1-0. Ernest to serve. An opportunity.
Oh,
Yes.
just missed the umpire by centimeters.
Yeah. Nice take by Julius.
Once again, Zhenghua with the
Early start.
early start, early lead.
Yeah.
We've seen this before.
Went just a little bit out.
Jurong West back on the scoreboard.
Nice receive by Julius and another tip. Oh,
Even Stevens. 2-all.
it was a nice rally though. Really long.
Najwan with the serve. There was an infringement for
Rotation error. It was supposed to be
which,
Chang Te to serve.
so that's another rule.
Now Zhenghua is checking the rotation as well. Point goes to Zhenghua though.
So just for that infringement, the other team gets the point.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a foul lah.
This happens even in the main game, the main
Main as
6v6.
Zhenghua's up by 2. Ooh, nice cover.
It seemed like Najwan just, I don't know whether he held back or he just went to.
I think he was trying to set to an empty spot,
Yeah.
but it didn't.
It didn't
It didn't went
work
past
out,
the net.
yeah.
Ooh.
It's 3-5 to Jurong West.
Najwan to serve.
It's Dion.
Oh, it's empty.
Jurong West who are allowing Zhenghua to sort of
Catch up a little.
to extend their lead.
Yeah. Okay, Julius to serve.
In.
It's an in. Oh, timeout called by
timeout,
Jurong.
yes. Called timeout by the Jurong West team. I think they realized that they've been making uncharacteristic mistakes in this particular set because they now find themselves down by 4 points and possibly allowing Zhenghua to go on to win this particular set and forcing a third one.
Yeah.
Right?
I like to watch 3 sets. It's more exciting that way.
So far today we've seen all straight sets victories.
This may be the first one of the day.
Yeah. We began our coverage at noon with Clementi Town Secondary beating West Spring Secondary
Oh.
2-0 in all 3 of their matches. And now in this particular fixture is Jurong West already won two of the earlier
cover.
fixtures. In this third one, they're trailing 3-7. It's Zhenghua 8-3.
8-3. I think Zhenghua just got to stay consistent and don't make any unforced error.
Yep.
And they'll probably just wipe the set. Just take the set. Julius to...
Oh. Najwan. Dion.
Oh, the lefty.
Right.
Oh, it was a touch out. Points to Zhenghua.
It was a good block attempt by the number 2 from Jurong West. It is in Changzhe. But it wasn't good enough because it's now 2 points remaining for Zhenghua to wrap this one.
Nice roll shot by Changzhe. Casman serve. Oh, both teams are getting really riled up. Oh.
Five. Ernest giving his team 6-point lead and the hope of winning this second set and forcing a third one.
Nice, interesting.
Just a tad too far in Zhenghua Secondary School, doing extremely well. They lost in the first set, and they've now come back to win the second set 11-4. They lost the first set 11-8. They've now come back to win 11-4. And within, I think, the next 1 minute or so, you'll see both teams competing in the third and final set.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Zhenghua's fight back?
I'm really impressed because the previous 2 subsets, as you call,
Yeah.
they lost, right? So the last set is entirely up to them to help their school gain a little bit more points.
Yep.
I guess there's pressure as well, but they overcome it, and probably because Dion helped them calm their fears, I guess. Yeah.
Dion, the number 9, who's playing almost in a central, what position would you call it, where he's playing up front?
The setter. I think
The
he's the
setter.
setter for the team right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a shot of Jurong West Secondary School. The number 12 is Najwan. Number 17 is Casman. Number 2 is Changzhe. So neither of the teams have made substitutions. Right now you see the number 9, as we spoke about a few seconds ago, Dion on the opposing end. The black and red strip.
I like watching him play. It makes the sport really fun.
A few seconds you'll probably see him. There.
Yeah.
He's the cheerleader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And here we go. Third and final set.
It's a touch out. So point goes to Jurong West.
Yeah. Casman.
Nice float serve by Casman.
Julius tried to save it, just didn't go his way. Casman again with the serve.
Okay.
Julius. Julius saw that opening a mile away.
Yeah, he redeemed himself.
It was Dion, by the way.
Yeah.
If you watch closely.
I'm a fan.
Oh, Najwan.
Yeah.
It's a good block by Dion.
2-all?
2-all.
Yeah. Ernest with the serve.
Later on, after the match, we need to go and find out from Dion what exactly is he shouting.
Oh! Nice ball. Nice hit by Julius. Okay, they better make use of this opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, lefty. Yeah.
Julius. Dion.
Oh.
Oh.
It went out.
It's,
Nice try though.
yep. 3-3. Julius. Good save by Najwan, but just not good enough. The ball got away from him. So this match began at 2 p.m. We have another one that's coming up at 4 o'clock. You can also catch that match live. It's between Bukit Panjang Government High versus Nanhua High School. Bukit Panjang Government High versus Nanhua High School coming up at 4 p.m. Najwan with a serve. It's an even Stevens battle. Dion.
Okay. Another opportunity by Zhenghua. Thank God he received that.
Was in.
Yep.
West with the 1-point lead. Zhenghua.
Najwan with the serve. Yeah, first ball.
Seems to be a
Out ball.
communication between the umpires about the point. Ball was just too hard for Ernest to keep it in play.
Now they are switching the court.
Yep. Because it's the third match, the third set, right?
Yeah.
So midway through the third set, it's customary to switch sides.
Yeah. Change atmosphere.
So this match can go either way. The next few minutes, it's either Jurong West, winning it 2-1, or winning the entire fixture 2-1, or Zhenghua losing 2-1.
Oh, come on. Ah. Smart move. Really smart move by Nazwan. He saw the empty space down there and just should go for it.
Desmond with the serve. RN. Changze straight into the net.
The last set we saw like Ernest serving, I think approximately 4 points straight. Yeah.
Team with the serve now.
Yeah.
Dion sets it up.
Oh.
Aye. And they won the point.
Yeah. Timeout called by Jurong West.
Yep. This is probably the final timeout.
And the most exciting set.
Shot of Starians. Their own indoor school hall. They've already won the first two matchups, so they've secured 8 points.
Oh.
You're of course watching the B Division Boys
Yeah.
West Zone preliminary group round match between Jurong West and Zhenghua.
Wow, I love the atmosphere in the sports hall.
Can you imagine the supporters were here?
Yeah. Oh, nice. That was a touch out. No. It went out. The point goes to Jurong West. Oh,
Another
timeout.
timeout. Wow.
Nice. More rest for the players.
Interesting. Just less than 1 minute ago, there was a timeout. How crucial this game is.
So fun fact, Raj. You know, in beach volleyball, we aren't allowed to. There isn't a coach with us. So whenever the timeout is called, right, we have to make our own game plan.
Then who's doing the timeout?
The players.
Ooh.
The players are the coaches as well.
Wow, okay. Interesting trivia to know.
Yeah.
It's Jurong West, number 2. Chang Zhe with the serve.
Oh, nice receive.
Dion.
Ooh.
Oh!
Wow, nice fight by Ernest.
You can see the determination on the faces of the Zhenghua secondary school players. This is Dion, the main cheerleader.
What makes it hard is Dion is a lefty as well.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh, chance for Zhenghua.
it was split-second miscommunication in Dion and his teammate Ernest at the net. 9-all.
Okay. Oh, nice. Nice cover.
Zhenghua players wondering how they lost that point. They're still asking the match official. But things will still resume. 10-9, match point.
Okay. Got chance. Come on. Ooh.
Yeah. They've
Nice
kept.
fight by Julius.
So is this, at this point in time, 10-10, is it just whichever team scores 11 wins, or the
No.
2-point margin?
You have to win by 2.
By 2. I think this is the first time you're seeing it.
Yeah.
Juan, Yasmin.
Okay, no. Oh.
No? No?
You
Yeah,
just
so
have
this
to
is
hit
not a
11.
2-point. Yeah, so they play until 11. Beg your pardon, because this is the first day that they were doing live streaming from the modified version of volleyball, 3 versus 3. So there you have it, Jurong West Secondary winning the third fixture by 2-1.
Yeah.
So they won the first 2 sets, 2-0, 2-0, and this time they won 2-1. Great job there by Zhenghua Secondary as well. So Zhenghua Secondary, they pick up 2 points from the earlier results, and this time I think they pick up 2 points from this one.
Yes.
Because it finished 2-1, while Jurong West go home with, if I'm not mistaken, 11 points.
Yes.
4, 4, and 3.
Yeah.
And all these points will count towards as we said earlier, to the league table standings in this particular group, which is Group A, and the top 2 teams from this group, once they've played each other, the top 2 teams will advance to the semi-finals. So on the whole, Ong Wei Yu, national beach volleyballer, you're here with us for the first time. What is your take on the fact that we've seen both teams? A quick one, first on Jurong West, and then on Zhenghua.
I think that Jurong West are really consistent with everything. And then with Zhenghua, on the other hand, though, they never give up. I like that about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really like Dion. I'm his fan.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think you're going to go in after this when we are off air. You're going to ask him, what is it that they are shouting? That
I'm really curious.
Yeah. So there you have it, folks. In the first match that we live streamed 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago, it was Clementi Town beating West Spring Secondary in all 3 matches. This time around, Jurong West also winning in 3 matches, but in terms of points, it's still a long way to go. As far as the fate of the 4 teams are concerned. Coming up in about 30 minutes from now on this live streaming platform, it is Bukit Panjang Government High versus Nan Hua High School. So it's Bukit Panjang Government High versus Nan Hua High School. That's coming up at 4 p.m. in this B Division Boys preliminary group stage of the 3 versus 3 volleyball competition. Ong Wei Yu, thank you very much. We hope you had fun.
Yeah, I had fun. Thanks, Raj.
All right. And that's our, we're going to sign off for now, and we'll see you at 4 p.m. Thank you.